It's somewhere in August. I'm not sure, 6, 9, 7 August 2022. But I know the Jewish date, 9 of month of Av, because we just came from the Western Wall and we saw the fasting day, mourning day. They're sitting on the floor, they're crying. A lot of them are climbing up to here. But you know what, there was a big line there? They didn't enter. They actually were shouting at me, and they told me that I'm a traitor. You cannot go into that place. That's actually the place that they reach. They couldn't continue because it's against the Jewish law. Now let's talk about what's happening here. Let's talk about what's happening here. You already know that the plaza is originally from the time of King Herod. King Herod liked to impress people, but the foundation stone, which is the first rock ever, which is beneath the dome of the rock of today, was too small for him. And he wanted to build a huge plaza. Then what he did, he destroyed everything that was around it, remember? And he built 4 big walls, and one of them we just visited, the Western Wall. We saw a small part of it, but now we can see how big it is. It's actually something like 1,500 feet, 500 meters. We saw only 100 meters at the Western Wall, 200 meters, not more than that. Then in that case, the Jewish temple was here from the time of King Solomon, son of King David, but the one that everyone knows is the one from the time of King Herod. It's been destroyed at 70 AD, and that's why we know it as Tisha B'Av, the morning day. It's been destroyed today. Can you understand the meaning of it?
Yeah.
Then, in that matter, for 600 years, no one used it. No one used it because the Christians actually controlled that area, and for them, the area of the temple was the past. Now the churches are the future, because that's the house of God for the Christians. But for the Jews, it's always been the house of God. There is only one house of God, and we are now walking on the plaza of it. Muhammad and Islam arrives at 640. Jerusalem is not mentioned in the Quran, but it was mentioned in the Hadith. And that is a beautiful story about a night journey from Mecca to Al-Aqsa, which is the far, far away mosque, and you can see the Al-Aqsa mosque. From there, let's continue. We will continue to Muhammad continued to the foundation stone.
When was Al-Aqsa? What was this?
That's Al-Aqsa.
When was it built?
640, 7th century. Been destroyed a few times because of earthquake, but
And they built a new. What did they build here underneath?
I will talk about it soon. Sadly, we cannot go in.
Right.
It's beautiful there, but to go in, you need to be a Muslim.
Right.
Why the Muslims are not allowing non-Muslims to go in? It's because they can. They can. It's their right.
And that's what we went to the blue mosque in Istanbul.
See, he actually asked you
can
to
go in, no.
ask you to go out, to
Yeah.
go away.
Yeah.
Now that group is following us, which
That's fine.
is it okay? Because
It's fine with me. Yeah, I don't care.
then, in that case, from Al-Aqsa, which is just behind you, I want you to be part of Al-Aqsa. All right, I will take a picture of it. From Al-Aqsa, Muhammad went to the foundation stone, and he ascended into heaven. Then let's go see that. Now, according to the book of John, Jesus, when he entered at the Holy Week, as a Messiah, as Son of God, as God himself, he was preaching. He was standing on the stairs. Look at that. Maybe it's there. Can you see the stairs? Now, for the Jews and for the Muslims, to purify their body is such an important thing. Then this is a purification place. Here, they will clean their, or pure, their feet, their hand, and only then they will enter to the to Al-Aqsa Mosque. The Dome of the Rock is not a mosque. The Dome of the Rock is a memorial site. From here, he ascended into heaven. Now let's talk of two kind of police here. At the entrance, you saw the Israeli police. And then someone gave you that beautiful skirt. This is the Jordanian Muslim Waqf. Why Jordanian? Because when Jordan said, in 1967, until 1967, that was Jordan. Jordan occupied future Palestine. Then in that case, in 1967, when we came back, by the Israeli law, we gave it back to the Muslims because a Muslim mosque, a church, a Christian church, and a synagogue belongs to the people who believes in it. It's like an embassy. It's like to occupy the American embassy. It belongs to America, not to Israel. Then in that day, we gave it back to them, but the one who actually said we want it were the Jordanians. The Jordanians are dealing with everything here. The second police, that was we talked about that. That is the Israeli police. I'm sure that most of them speak Arabic as well, because there are a lot of Muslims in the Israeli police. And they are here to take care that no one will make problems. Mainly because if you will wait here, you will see the main group entering, and then you will hear them shouting again. Do you want to see it? Yes, we want to see it. Then let's stand here because we are not part of them. Yes, even better. We are studying in the shade.
Dan would not let us get in the shade today.
All right. Oh, really?
No.
Oh man.
Oh, because he's a German. Yeah.
He liked
Yeah.
it. He had his big hat.
Yeah. They won't shout here because you can see that they are tourists. But that are religious Jews. Should we wait? Of course we are going to wait. We entered to that for that. Then let's wait. All right, I already started to shout. You can hear the Allahu Akbar, which is funny again. Allahu Akbar, it's actually, everyone can actually say that God is great.
Yeah.
So what's the difference? Is this group and that group?
This is a Jewish group,
Yeah.
and the other one is a Muslim group, a Muslim citizen. As you can see, the Jews are not trying to answer. But don't worry. Although the Muslims decided not to let people pray here, they are praying here. See, some of them are walking barefoot. I can see the flag of Palestine there, yeah, as well. All right, we saw it. Let's continue. We can continue to the Temple Mount. They won't do that because we are not sure if the Holy of the Holy was 10 meters to here, 10 meters to there. Then even though they will be able to enter to here freely, they won't climb those stairs.
Would this have been like the court of the Gentiles? They called it this part?
Yeah, that is true. Wow, you know.
Question, I don't know.
Yeah, court of the Gentiles. Just like now, to the Jewish temple, Gentiles, non-Jews, could visit. I mean, this was an amazing building to visit, but it was like a certain place, let's say until here, that they could continue. From there, they couldn't. Now, family, go there. Let me take a picture of you while I'm standing just like Jesus, preaching. Oh, all right, don't go far, don't go far. What's happened to that? All right, here it is. What? My camera is making a little bit of problems now. All right. One more. Great. Now let's climb up. Sadly, we cannot go to the Dome of the Rock as well. In a minute, just a moment, please. Who what? Oh. Who what?
Who can go in?
Only Muslims.
Oh, okay.
That. What is here is another structure from the 6th century, 7th century. The dome is covered with gold. That is, oh, what's happened to the gimbal? Like he's actually doing whatever he wants. Gimbal. Maybe God tells us not to visit. In that case, look how beautiful it is. Look at the ceramic. Look at the colors. Just like in Judaism, no figures. Then look at the Arabic letters. That's art. Did you visit Taj Mahal?
No, I never.
I did it. I went there. What's wrong? I went there in 1996. I was there. I thought that I will be there for 10 minutes, and then I realized that it's so beautiful. Then I stayed there for 2 weeks. I enter. Gosh, I enter every day from morning time until they kick me out. That was something special. I can understand that that is less beautiful, but very beautiful as well. Remember, this is the third important place for the Muslims, and the only important place for the Jews.
Can we get a picture in front of you?
Of course.
I know we did before, but the
Yeah,
guys
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Are you apologizing?
No.
I just wanted to be sure that you're not. Ready? All right, let's continue.
So I don't even really. What year was this built? This actual.
Same time,
Okay,
7th century.
So when
640.
when the Crusaders came,
They turned it into
they
churches.
just used the same building. They didn't.
Yeah, I mean, why should they destroy it?
No, I agree with you. But
Yes.
So at a time, this was
All right, now can you hear this people singing? And the bells together. Then those are the Jews who are now singing. And the bells of the Church of the Holy Sepulchre, which is right there.
is that the one with the?
Yes, yeah, and yes, the two domes, the two gray domes.
Oh yes, okay.
And it's actually ringing. Because look at your watches, what's the time now?
10:30.
He was risen. Resurrection moment. That we are at the same time of the resurrection, at the same day of the destruction of the temple. In front of you is the Mount of Olives, and we will actually go as close as we can to there. That is funny. I mean, it never happened to me that the gimbal started to.
Oh,
Something strong is here. I don't know if you feel it, but something strong is here.
electromagnetic.
Yeah, it might be.
Field.
Might be.
It's the house. It's the door to heaven.
It is. I mean, think about it. Haram was here, then an angel came, then there is a divine connection. Let's continue with the house of God. God told the Jews to build his house here. Divine connection. And then Muhammad reached here and ascended into heaven. There is something with it. Then in front of you, you can see the top of the Ascension Church. Can you see there on top of Mount of Olives? It is beautiful. And look at the golden dome of the Mary Magdalene, which is the a Russian church. Beneath it, it's the it's a Garden of Gethsemane, and we are heading there. Beautiful, isn't it? Can we continue? Do you want to take some more? All right. Be careful when you're standing down. Did he visit there?
And they told us to get out of this.
Ah, yeah.
That just,
All right.
who knows?
No, maybe you enter like 2 minutes before they close it.
Right. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, because I
It can be.
didn't understand what they were saying.
It can
I
be,
didn't understand
yeah.
get out.
You must leave.
Yeah.
You must live. All
That's
right.
what I understood. International language.
Indeed, indeed,
You know what's so...
indeed. We are heading. First of all, you can see some columns from the temple time.
Okay.
You asked me about what it was
Yeah,
inside.
with the Solomon
Yes,
stables. but
Solomon stables, and they actually built there another mosque. They made a major mistake. They didn't let us excavate to see what's happening because that's. But they could do that. But their mistake was to take everything out to the Kidron Valley, and now we can excavate. And we found so many things, like we found Moti. Hello, Moti. Yes, you are. בסדר, מה שלומך? בסדר גמור. בעוד יומיים מונטנגרו. It's a rumor that say that if you will paint it in white, insects won't climb it. I don't know how it works, but people believe in it.
Except for the flying insects.
Yeah.
Let's turn right, please. All right. See the place that the Jewish groups is? This is the place that we believe was part of King Solomon Yard. And King Solomon Yard was mentioned as well in the book of John when Jesus visited that place. Then they are walking through there. That's, I'm sure, where they prayed. And there are two kind of police. The Israeli police, you can recognize them, but look at those two beneath the tree. Yeah, can you see them? This is the Waqf. This is the Muslim police. But the Golden Gate is where the high priest used to go out every year at Yom Kippur, the Day of Atonement, to with a scapegoat. And that is the place that we believe Jesus will enter when he will come back. What they did with it, they built a mosque there. Then sadly I cannot go in. Did you see the Golden Gate from the other side?
I have, yeah. I don't know.
It's actually still, this is, there are 8 gates. One gate you cannot enter, this is the one. Now the Waqf police is the two guys that stands here. Let them go because we want to be alone. Oh, it's a huge one, a huge group. Let's continue with them. There are a million police people here today. Usually the police, Israeli police is not here. Only a guy taking, if there's group like, no, just who see it in a different way, then they will be with them. But usually it's not like that. But today it's more like a sensitive day. Remember at the same time that I'm talking and now there's a war between Israel and the terrorist organization of Jihad Islamic. Is not praying. Some of them are walking backward. They don't want to walk with their back to the Holy of the Holy. Then they will turn left. We will continue straight ahead. We are leaving now the city through the Temple Mount Al-Aqsa, Haram al-Sharif, so many names for that place, to Garden of Gethsemane. But if we are talking about Garden of Gethsemane, hello, olive trees. My fear is that they will think that we are part of them.
Right. Will we exit the Lion's Gate?
Yes, yes, and the Lion's Gate is there.
Okay. I've never gone up this way.
Ah, you never been there?
No, not through this part.
All right, here it is.
Like I said, when we tried to come down here,
They kick you out. I think you just they kick him out. All right, then say goodbye to the Temple Mount, Dome of the Rock, in the Mount of Nine of Av. And for the rest, the one who now watched that video, please subscribe my channel. This is your mission. Be part of my family. But don't leave me now, because I want you to see the Lion's Gate, and then we will say goodbye formally. That video.
Are these black olives or green?
No, I think it's green. You can see it.
Yeah, but when they ripe.
Yeah.
No, but this is green. We don't. Sorry, we don't have in Jerusalem black.
Oh. I've been eating them on my salad, my Greek
I
salad.
love it. You ate the black olive in your green salad.
You know the cherry
Yeah,
tomatoes come
I
from.
know. Yeah,
I didn't know that yesterday. You told us.
cherry. The small tomatoes, the cherry tomatoes, is actually invented here.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what he
Yeah,
said.
and you know where? At the Jordan Valley.
No way.
They're so sweet, but they have no problem to enjoy salty water.
Really?
Yes. And now drink again, and you can refill the bottles. And my dear, you have to bring back your skirt to there. Shukran, litrot. And what you will see, what you will see outside the gate, just a morning. Shalom.
I didn't know you could come down.
Yeah.
that
Do
side.
you want to? Oh, already too late. Did you refill your bottles? Yeah. Okay, good.
That's why we're late.
If it's okay, still okay, energy, you know, it's not too hot. It's like 4 or 5 degrees less than
It
2
was-
days ago.
It was 102 yesterday.
Yesterday, but now it's 90 degrees.
When did we get out?
When we were at Masada and Dead Sea, it was 123.
But when we
123.
Feels like
Yeah.
123.
Felt wow, and I was with you then. It was 123 degrees. Oh, crazy.
And then yesterday when we got out, where the temptation of the hill,
Yeah.
that wind, it was so hot.
The wind coming from the
And it
mountain.
was really strong. I thought like a
I'm so
sandstorm.
happy that I didn't work.
Yeah, really.
Yesterday, I was a good father to my daughter. Then this is the Lion's Gate, and let's see why.
Hello, guys.
And you can see here the 2 lions.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Another two here. Yeah, and about. Oh, good. Yeah, 4 and 5 line. He is the fifth one. And yeah, and the legend actually tells us that Suleiman the Magnificent, who built it in the 16th century, dreamt that if you want to build a wall around Jerusalem, the lions will keep him alive. Then he did it. Now there are two places here. One of them we might miss. The first one, what's the time now? Then first of all, let's say goodbye to you. See you in my next video. Bye bye.